What's going on, everyone? This is Impulse and welcome back to HermitCraft Season 6. Last episode, guys, we built this amazing house behind me for Impulse Jr. and it is looking great. I did a little more work on it between episodes here, and on a live stream was able to make it look even better. You guys had some good advice about that top piece right there. Was a little small and looked a little funky, and we got some lanterns put in, and things are all kind of buttoned up now. We got a doorway here that is safe for Impulse Jr. to be in there, and you would think that mobs would be able to get in, but it's only a block and a half tall, which means I can get in. So the tall mobs cannot get through, and the little mobs, they won't try to, because underneath this carpet here, we've got the scaffolding. I almost forgot what it was called. We got scaffolding here, and they don't like to walk on top of scaffolding. We have quite a bit here. I think I put in quite a bit, so the mobs will actually see this as a fall and not try to cross it. So yeah, they kind of look at scaffolding like it doesn't really exist. So it's just a drop to them, and they won't try to get through here. So the little guys shouldn't try to get through. And then on the back here, I did this whole open door trick. So if we take a look at F3 here, we can see that at this point, open says false, even though we're looking at it and it actually is open. And open says true, and it's actually closed. So by reversing the door, we've confused zombies into not being able to get through here. And of course, I can sneak through with this new crouching technique, which is awesome. So Impulse Jr. should be safe and sound. We've moved him up here, gave him a bed, gave him a workstation. Did I lock him up with a trade? I have not traded with him yet, and I'm not sure I want to. He's got to look at the C3. We may try to finagle some better trades out of him. But I don't think I'm going to do that today. I think what I want to do today is help the village out. You know, I'm picking up, see, that's how I'm helping. I'm going to pick up random garbage on the ground, and we're going to be keeping the village clean. And yeah, no, the idea for today is to help out, because I know Green, he's been trying to keep the village populated. He borrowed Impulse Jr. Impulse Jr. became a father to the entire village, together with Green. Oh, what's going on in here? Is that a salmon head? The salmon house. He just spins in circles on sea pickles all day. Yeah, makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, Green has tried to populate this village a few times, and I think he's over it. I think he's probably getting tired of breeding all the villagers just to come back and see that they've all disappeared. I don't know if they're getting we're getting mob spawns in here and they're getting, you know, eaten alive by zombies, but I think we can do something to help out. I think we can make sure the village is always populated. So that's the problem we're going to solve today. All right, so in order to populate the village here, we're going to need to set up a villager breeder. And in order to breed villagers, it starts with 2. So I only had Impulse Jr. here. I had to kind of borrow another villager from what's to be Ren's breeding pit shop, apparently. And yeah, we're just going to borrow. We're going to borrow this villager just for a little bit. And it looks like they've already become friends, but I don't think they're going to be willing to breed just yet, because there's only 2 beds in here, and they need to think that, you know, they need to see that there's room for a child, basically. So what we can probably do here is remove some of these blocks, and hopefully if we put down another bed, then they will see that there's actually room for 1 more in here. And we can hopefully have, you know, Impulse Jr.'s, you know, son again, and because he lost quite a few sons and daughters, I'm sure, in the village before, and it doesn't seem like they're willing to breed just yet. So at least I'm not seeing hearts, and I wonder if it's because they need to be willing, right? We need to give them food, and it kind of looks like she wants to go back over there. But let's give some carrots and see if they will pick them up. And then at that point, hopefully that will make them willing to breed, and we'll see some hearts, and a baby will be born if this all goes well. Hello? You guys want to? He just wants to work. I'm just gonna go to my lectern and work. All right, well, let's see. We'll wait around a bit and see if this works. Okay, hearts is a good sign. It looks like they have finally decided the courting period was done. It's time to produce a baby. All right, let's see. Is it gonna happen? The hearts. There we go. All right, there we go. Impulse Junior, I guess. So now that that's done, things are gonna get a little weird, I think, because I'm actually gonna go ahead and you're gonna go back. You're gonna go back. We're gonna pretend this never happened. Don't tell Ren Bob or Ren Dog or any of the Wrens about this. We're gonna go ahead and put her back safe and sound. All right, so this isn't weird at all, but Impulse Junior and Impulse Junior are okay. We're just gonna not talk about the implications of what just transpired, okay? But the good news is now we have a handful of villagers, and you can see this one is back safe and sound. Wait, oh, there's some breeding going on in here as well. I think I see a little guy. Yeah, so we made this one willing to breed, and yeah, I guess they're breeding in there. This is kind of interesting though, because I assumed they wouldn't, because there's not beds around other than that one. I wonder if they're detecting beds that are just kind of scattered around the village. You can see there's random ones here and there. Or maybe Ren's got some beds hidden below this thing or something. I don't know about. Interesting. But yeah, they're apparently breeding in there too. So I'm actually helping Ren out. There we go. Anyway, yeah, back to this. So now that I've got, Impulse Junior, and I guess Impulse Junior? I'm confused. Again, let's just forget about that piece. We can actually set up a villager breeder, and I think what I'm going to do is set it up down below here. So I'm going to go down below this building and then kind of carve out an area that we're going to put in a villager breeding system. All right, I'm here on my camera account checking out this little villager breeder we've set up. Basically just put two guys in a tube here, put glass in the body so that they don't try to pathfind or anything like that. And then they're on a fence post, which means when they make a baby, it's gonna basically just fall out into this pit here. And you can see they've already made 4 baby villagers, and it happens pretty quick actually. I just gave these guys a couple stacks of carrots and they've been sharing those carrots, and I threw down some beds, and I kind of only expected to have 1 baby villager, but to my surprise, here we go. We got 4 of them, and a couple other ones were kind of bred with the guys up here and have left the house and just kind of wandered the village. So I think if we fly around, we can find them. And one of them actually got into here and then grew up. So he's kind of without a bed. He's stuck in here, unfortunately. And then another one, I don't know where the other one went. There was another little guy running around town, basically just checking things out. And I wonder if he's also made his way into a place to find a bed. So yeah, it does make sense that that we're breeding more than I thought, because there's beds just kind of scattered all around town. And if we just let the babies out, eventually they'll make their way to different areas, different houses maybe, and find a bed to claim. And then that way, it's just kind of organically going to populate the village. All I need to do is make sure that I'm feeding the breeder villagers enough carrots to keep them willing to breed, basically. And we can keep this village populated. So I think that's going to be the trick. I'm not going to do anything crazy with, infinite breeders or anything like that. We'll control the village population just based on the number of beds that are just kind of scattered throughout the town. And so that's probably a good way to do it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna maybe get a couple more breeders in place just so that the rates are a little bit faster when we need them. And then we'll just let these guys free. We'll let them, there we go, we got one grown up already. We'll just kind of maybe make a way to get out of this basement area and let them go on their own and explore the town and end up wherever they're gonna end up. And hopefully not, meet their demise with some of the spots here. I know that there's, we spammed the torches all over the place, but there are still some dark spots where mobs can spawn. And so they may have a couple run-ins with zombies here and there and things like that. We'll have to do our best to keep them away from zombies, or keep zombies away from here, I should say. But yeah, as long as I'm able to continue repopulating the village with a few villager breeders, I think we're gonna be good to go. So yeah, I think I'll set up a couple more of these cells. All right, so I've got a few of these cells now set up, and this is just fun to watch. These guys are trying to throw carrots at each other. They just kind of pop up because there's glass in their body there. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we got 3 of them now, and just kind of leading the guys over into here. And I'm gonna change this around in a little bit. But we are, look how many we've got. Pretty good. It's coming along pretty well here. And I've got a way to let these guys out here. Whoop, went into swim mode. They should be able to just come on out here, and maybe, just maybe, I should put a torch there, and then they should be free. They'll be able to come out and kind of roam the village. So here we go. It's time to actually release these guys, I think, and I'm sure this will not go to plan. So, all right, let's just go ahead and open this up, give these guys a little bit of room, and then I guess I'll come over here. And we're gonna need to get some water in there. Hey guys, you wanna move around a little bit? There. That should wash them out, I think. And then if we get them over into here, come on, unclog. Let's go. Let's go, one at a time. Okay. All right, give a little more space. Make sure they're all out. And then we can do this here. And that should release some more water. Okay. Excellent. Got most of them. This guy didn't quite make it. We'll have to give him a little nudge, and then we'll get him out of here. Excellent. Now I don't need that anymore. Sweet. All right, so let's see if they make their way out into the village and start to roam around and be free. All right, let's go. They're all up here. We got some guys claiming workstations already. Excellent. That's good news. Let's not all just stay huddled in the corner, guys. Let's. I wonder if they are attached to their beds down there still, and they're gonna try to just get back to that, or if they'll actually decide to roam around. Oh, we have a guy out here roaming around already. Looks like one's good to go, walking around the village. Excellent. And oh, yep. We got a cub fed up there. Oh, I thought that was actually cub fed for a second there. Yeah, no, it's just a villager with his head. There we go. Okay, great. These guys are making their way out, slowly but surely making their way out and around the village. Be careful, guy. You don't want to go in there. You will take damage on the magma blocks. So, yeah. No, wait, no, you don't. I said, don't go in there. I think you heard me. Oh, you did. Okay, you did hear me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're not gonna last long, and we'll just have to keep on breeding these guys up and keep populating the village. That's okay. Just wanted to bring a little more livelihood to the village. It's just without these guys out roaming around, it's a bit boring. Look at them. Now they've found the bell. They're huddling around it. They're gossiping, doing all that kind of thing. And next thing you know, we are breathing life into this place. Excellent. Welcome back, villagers. Spawns of Impulse Jr. Good to have you. Good to have you here. Maybe stick around a little bit longer this time. You know, like make sure you make friends with iron golems and stay safe and all that jazz. All right, that's cool. So I feel pretty good. We did a good deed for the village. I felt like, you know, Green might have needed a break from, you know, being responsible for populating the village, and we'll just continue to keep this. I'll keep these guys down here, and we'll keep populating it as needed, basically. I'll give them more food and make sure, you know, that they're still breeding and all that kind of stuff, and we'll be good to go. But I think that's going to do it for in the village today in New Hermitville. I'm going to head back to Hermit Island, I guess we'll call it. And yeah, there's some things I want to check on over there. All right, we're back here in the mall, and good news, Bamboozled is still here. It didn't go disappearing again on me or anything like that. But I was curious to know, have we made any sales from this guy? Has our new shop made any sales? And right there, we've sold some bamboo. That's great. Not much. Uh-oh. Okay, all right, here we go. He's also sold some scaffolding. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, we're selling scaffolding, people. Oh, nice, even more. All righty, we got 29 diamonds from this shop. I'd say that's not bad, considering the fact that most everybody now is hanging out at Hermitville. And yeah, this is back in the old country, you can say. I'm glad to see that we're still getting some patrons at all. String, yep, not selling. Okay, yeah, this one's not doing so well, but that's okay. Anyway, I just wanted to stop by and see how we're doing, and pretty good, I'd say. 29 diamonds is not bad. I also wanted to stop by iTrade and just kind of think about some things a little bit and try to figure out what we're gonna do about the whole situation. Yeah, it still hurts a little bit to come in here and see this place empty and my mending villager gone. I don't like coming in here. This place is a ghost town, pretty much. It looks like Cub at least is keeping stock of on what he's selling, but yeah, I have not been, and there's really no reason to, because these villagers that are in here are mostly locked up, or not. Okay. I wonder why this guy's not. Anyway, this guy still is. Yep, the farmer here. He was the MVP. And yeah, good way to get emeralds. And he's all locked up. So I decided I would come in and just say, let's just take it one step at a time. Let's see if we can unlock this guy. And what we learned about how they needed to get to their workbench and all that kind of stuff. If we utilize that learning, we know that if we put a trapdoor here, they think they can walk through that, right? That whole trapdoor trick, and then if we put the workbench down below, then they think they can walk on top of it and then access it, and so that should be good enough. And so we'll do that with this guy here with a composter, same idea there. And I'm putting these blocks here just so that they don't think they can path find anywhere else. So they can't, you know, they're not thinking they can come on over to this guy's workstation and that kind of thing. We want to make sure that they retain whatever workstation we give them. So he's not resetting just yet, and I believe that's because, yep, looks like it's nighttime. So let's sleep, and then when we get up, we should hopefully see them reset here. So it might take a little bit of time for it to reach the 2,000 mark. And then at that point, hopefully he will reset. So let's just give him a chance here for a little bit of time to pass and for him to access his workstation. All right, there we go. I believe I heard him access the workstation. And yeah, there we go. The trades are no longer locked up. Now, I could get better deals with the new villagers. I definitely could. But I don't want to do too much just yet with the villagers because we are still running 1.14.2 pre-release. So yeah, until we get to 1.14.3, I think I'm not going to mess with it because they are still working on some of the villager mechanics and how they get to their workbenches and whether or not they lose them potentially and things like that. So there's still tweaks being made behind the scenes on the new versions that are coming out. And yeah, until those things are stable and they stop making those changes and we know that we're going to be stuck with whatever it is for a while, I think I don't want to mess with this too much because yeah, I probably just have to change it over and over again. But at least now these two right here have the ability to unlock. So let's see, do I even have anything in here? I guess I have, yeah, they're gonna lock up pretty quick anyway. So if I could just grab some potatoes. And now we don't have that whole trade more than one item at a time situation going on either that we used to have to do to try to get them to unlock. It's not reliant upon how many trades we can get going. And I keep forgetting that that thing is over there and kind of start doing it old school. So he didn't even lock up. We got 11 emeralds out of that. Oh, is this gonna be one of those guys? Let's find out, because he could truly be the MVP if that's the case. All right, let's just go until we lock him up. It doesn't look like it's happening. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's no XP bar or progress bar up here. Yeah, he's the winner. This guy is the winner, and now MVP. Yep, you get a stay. He trades for all these things. Yeah, I mean, they're not the best prices, but he's never gonna lock up, which is amazing. Look at that. We just got 56 emeralds from this guy. Okay. You get to stay then. Well, he's a keeper. Makes me wonder. I did the same thing with this guy. I wonder if he is gonna unlock. And we don't have any paper to test that out. He just accessed his bench, his workbench. I heard it. I gotta get some paper and see if this guy's also a winner. All right, I got a bunch of paper on me now. Let's find out what we're dealing with. He doesn't have the progress bar either. So I'm thinking this is a good deal here. We got another librarian that just won't lock up. Okay, this is excellent. This makes me feel like I have a good chance now of making more diamonds by selling carrots and potatoes and paper, and I should probably come in here and stock this place because, yeah, that's a good deal. I mean, if I just bought, you know, 18 stacks of paper or so, I would have got a good amount of emeralds out of that, and that's probably worth it. And then I can turn around and buy as many books as I need to from this guy, because he's not going to lock up on books either, although, yeah, the books aren't that great. So it just makes me wonder, like, how many of these guys are all of them potentially gonna, I mean, this guy's locked up, but we could put in the bench and unlock him, and then we'd have him as well. So yeah, unbreaking for 42 though, it's pretty expensive. Pretty cool though, pretty cool that we've got a couple guys here that we know that we can trade with infinitely, and yeah, it might be a good idea for me to get this place restocked. So I probably will do that very, very soon. The other thing I need to worry about before we update to 1.14.3 is this place. So, and unfortunately, it looks like in 1.14.3, the gold farm, my gold pigman farm and XP farm, it's going to get nerfed in a big way. The pigmen are no longer going to chain aggro forever, and it's going to, you know, not last very long and that kind of thing. And so you won't be able to just AFK there and collect a bunch of XP and a bunch of gold. And so this place is going to need to be probably just fully stocked so that it lasts us the rest of the season. And also, I noticed that we have sold completely out of the golden carrots. I did stop by here a little bit ago and grab some diamonds that, you know, had been made. I think I had 27 diamonds or so because we had a whole double chest here, or a single chest worth, I guess, of golden carrots. So those sold out. I think it was a zoom at the bottom. Anyway, yeah, we got to worry about the gold because not going to be as easy to obtain it when we update. So probably should get on that soon. Maybe just spend some time at the gold farm, maybe AFK overnight or something like that, just to make sure that we have enough. And hopefully that will also get me a nice amount of levels and make sure all my gear is fixed up and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, got lots to do here and kind of a time rush because 1.14.3 could be out any day for all I know. I think they're getting pretty close to wrapping it up. So much like myself, I am getting close to wrapping this video up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. And with that said, I will see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.